Well, good morning. I'm back finally, a week away in Tenerife, and I've come back to stage 4 of the dirt racing series. Whilst I've been away and my recon video's been out, there's been a few changes by dirt racing. Apologies for that, and I've not been able to update things as I've been away. But today, stage 4 is now a full loop, full circuit of the Rendezvous course in Watopia. It is 23.5 kilometers. 736 meters of elevation roughly. You have a points race, so it is FAL on Mayon Mountainside Com, it's FAL on Itzicom, and it's FTS on the grade, and then there is no points for the final climb up to the radio tower. So I just thought I'd just clarify that. Obviously been quite a few changes whilst I've been away. Bike changes and bike upgrades have now become available. So today, for me, I'm riding the new S-Works Tarmac SL8 with the Zipp 454 wheel set. Did a bit of research on a sunbed in Tenerife, and I think this is probably going to be the best option for me. Zwift the bikes hasn't really updated, so I can't really tell you much about that. But for now, it's just a case of riding this one and see how I can fare. I looked earlier on, it's not a massive field, so I think a lot of people have decided to take this as a rest week. Obviously I missed stage 3 last week being away, but I'm back. This will be a good training session to see how my 2 climbs of Mount Taney fared whilst I was away. If you haven't already, then please do look at my Tenerife videos. Some nice sights whilst I was out. Did Mount Taney twice, out to Masca. Yeah, check out the videos on the channel. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then please do like and subscribe to the channel. Trying to get those numbers up before we get into my actual in real life race season. So let's get this one underway then and see how we fare. Plan for this one, hopefully just sit in this bunch as long as I can, and do as little as possible. I definitely think today fan is probably going to be needed at some point. Yeah, so I don't know why dirt racing decided to make the changes to the course. Obviously was due to be a custom finish at the top of the grade, but they've extended it to give us that full loop now. So I'm going to make the most of the first, I think it's 9 kilometers or so, fairly flat before we get into the climbing. Realised when I did my bike upgrades in game, I should have changed my avatar to have a similar suntan. I forgot. My character's looking a bit pasty. as expected, this one's not gone off like a rocket. People are obviously doing the course some justice by holding back a little bit before we get to those climbs. So if you've been watching a lot of my videos, then you know climbing in Zwift isn't my strong point. Not really my strong point out on the road either, but for me it's been a good training session today. Trying to stay with the pack as long as I can, support the other level riders around me, see what result we can get in the points. Just looking along the list to see who I've got with me today. I'm level. Been all over the place this week with getting back and trying to get sorted. So I think I've got Matt with me. And who's the other one? I don't know. I think I just saw Kay Anderson. I think that's one of our riders as well. So looks like there's only 3 of us today. Like I said, it is a smaller field than usual in this one. Everyone's obviously decided to enjoy some indoor cycling on a different course and skip this group. Or here in the UK, we've got brilliant sunshine again today. Maybe they've taken sunshine and headed outside. So first power up then, featherweight. I'm guessing all day it's going to be featherweight. So a bit like people attack that for points, but no points on that one. Points today, FAL on the first 2 climbs, main mountainside com and Itzicom, and FTS on the grade, and then nothing for the radio tower. Not chasing it down. They want to attack a sprint that's not a sprint and hang off the front. Don't forget, if you're watching the live stream, pop a comment in the old chat. I'll do my best to chat and answer any questions or anything you put in there. Definitely heated up in the pain cave. See if I can turn the fan up a bit. Hopefully that's not going to interfere with the audio. Apologies if it does, but it's baking already. So I've climbed the Mayan Mountain Com, the Mayan Mountain Syco-list a couple of times in races. I think I did it in, I want to say the Flamme Rouge Racing Tour series a little while ago, but I've never done race up the entirety of the grade before. When I did the recon of this route a couple of weeks ago, it was the first time that I'd actually done the route itself, the radio Rendezvous, because stupidly I recorded it all the way to the radio tower. Then obviously when I edited it, I put it back to the custom finish. But being away, couldn't access that full file to upload it. So yeah, that was the first time in that recon that I've done the grade. So quite interesting today, see how long I can hold on for if I'm still there. By now, you should know my attitude. Start something, finish it. Obviously my coach, ground coaching motto is train, adapt, overcome. Well, I spent a week in Tenerife where the climbing was every day, but I enjoyed it. So getting back onto Zwift and being hit with quite a climbing mountainous route, stage 4, should be fun. Got to sit in now, just try and hold the wheels, get some respite in the blue sections, and where I can get some draft. Cheers Martin for your comment. Yeah, hopefully doing the earlier races does help people racing later on, gives you a bit of an insight. I know not everyone can watch the live streams, but it's there later on for you to have a look through and see how I fare and see how the race pans out. So this is a category B group in the old Zwift money, if you want. So that'll give you an idea of comparison. This first climb then 2 kilometers in length, just over 3% average gradient. Heads up display does help. Breathing's got heavy. Woo. So it's a calm now. Trying to get my breath back. Yeah, it's a calm, 2% average gradient, 3.8 kilometers in length. A bit draggier this one. Didn't realise we had people down the road. We're looking at the map in the top right corner. There's some people away. So maybe my effort at the top of that last com won't get me any points. Didn't actually see what position I came over in. Apologies about that. I'll hit a key button. But I think I was about 16th going over the top of the last one. Apologies for that. My mobile phone's at a keyboard button. You're back. 14.5 kilometers in. Just descending the grade. Trying to get some recovery in. But yeah. Round the bottom, 15k in, and then it's the grade, and this is the FTS points. So team tactics might be good on this, as there's only 3 of us in this race. I'm just going to sit in and do my best, try and hold something I think I can manage without blowing up. Like I said, pain cave at the moment, roasted. Fan is on full power now. Fucking back in Tenerife again. Second morning out, decided to do Tenerife, go up Mount Tady, left my villa, Garmin things up, climbed 1 of 10, first climb, 28 miles long. So, got a climb in me, but not at any rapid pace. So, we there yet? Wow. This is brutal. Doesn't feel like a race really. And the new thing with the specialised bikes as well is that you get unlocked when you ride their bikes a certain amount of time. They unlock new features. So that's quite cool. So if you've got the new specialised tarmac SLA, I think it is, you can unlock added features the more you ride it. A bit quiet in the chat today, but I guess there's not a lot to talk about in this race. This is where I need someone like Ed Laverick riding my bike. He'd love this. Cheers, Martin. Yeah, it's brutal. Not gonna lie. And that's where it should have finished. Nick, if you think it looks terrible, went to your rider, mate. It's not really a race. First 2 climbs were okay, but the grade, well, if it finished at the top of the grade, probably been all right, but this added on bit, the top of the radio tower, is pretty tough. Feather ups or featherweight power ups have been the go-to today. A couple of sprints where you get them early on. I think we've had about 5 in total. So yeah. The thing is, this final bit now, in a points race, there's no points. FAL, FTS, top of the radio tower, it's just your finishing place points. So in theory, if I could stay away from the people 25 seconds behind, hopefully I'll be all right. Right, it's another banner coming up, so let's ditch that featherweight, get back on the wheel. Yeah, I said in my recon for this it was mountainous, but then when you get the radio tower thrown in, yeah, it just makes it such a different race. I'm just managing my race now. My vision is try and hold 28th place, which, unless the wheels really come off, should be okay. I'm not going to gain anything. Even if I get past this herd rider in front, the next one down the road is my teammate. So, hence I'm sitting in here. Well, I've got a lot left in the legs, but I don't want to drag him over to my teammate. So, need to keep them 26 seconds behind. Right, left hand turn then, the radio tower. And use this rider in front as a bit of a benchmark. Fingers crossed I can just sit on him. Like I said, there's no point FPL, FTS at the top of this one, so just managing a kilometre of 13%. Gaining on behind us, under 20 seconds that rider behind. Hoping they've gained some seconds because we've started climbing this. Who doesn't love a bit of 16, 17%, eh? Reminds me of the top of Mount Tady last week. At least it proves my time's real and not a fake time because it's not running everywhere. So I'm sweating like anything. Realise those two riders aren't me again. Ah. Ooh. Look at some of the other results then. So mine, that 270 average watts, 3.4 watts per kilo. See what's near the top of this leaderboard. Teammate in 26th. Of course in 24. Didn't realise on one of those first climbs I thought I was going to be in like the top 5 for FAL, but didn't realise there's people off the front as well. So yeah, some good figures there. Do that in under 50 minutes there by that coalition ride. That's good going. Interesting to see what the likes of Jamie Cahill and Paul Carr and that can do later on in the level A's. Sure, they'll absolutely smash that. But yeah, so let's stay here because I get the descent, don't I? So yeah, what can I say really? That's stage 4. Stage 5 and stage 6 of the Dirt Racing Series, I believe next week, are back-to-back stages. So I haven't done a full recon ride yet. That'll be done hopefully either later on today or tomorrow, and the video will go out on the channel in the next couple of days. So having a brief look at it, I think stage 5's an individual time trial on the Classic, which is Java Island, and then stage 6 after that, I haven't got a clue, but I'll do the research, try and work out what the best bikes are now for everybody. Like today, I went for the new Specialized S-Works Tarmac SL8 with a Zipp 454 wheels, and to be fair, I thought it was quite good. My power figures and that, it seemed to do well. Always hard to tell, but that was the one that seems to be the go-to bike at the moment. So that's what I went for. Everyone's slightly different. Some people might go for the more climber wheel. Some might decide to do a bike change at the bottom of the grade. Yeah, everyone's going to be different on this one. See, the upgrades to Zwift were good, but just left people like me doing recon videos a little bit in the dark, because I gave you my recommendations for bike and wheel choice, and then I'll take things change. Life, I suppose. But anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. I'll have a cool down, go and get some dry clothes on, and then see where we are from there. But my tactic at the end of that was just not to lose any places, and I managed to get past that herd rider and keep him a bay at the top, which was quite good. Use that final feather up just as the turnaround road came back round to descend down the hill, which gave me just about 30 seconds to get to the finish line, so I thought I'd use that probably in the best place possible. Everyone's different again, but just bear in mind the sprint seconds aren't in play. There's 2 sprints at the beginning, give you power-ups, they're not in play. You look at the beginning of our race, I think somebody attacked the sprint and then went to the front to obviously get the FAL points for the first 2 comms. Yeah, every racing tactics, everybody's racing tactics are different, so see what happens in the later races. Hope that's been a good insight to you. If you are liking the videos, liking the content, my little lad will check later on, so please remember, thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.